The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. And the Pirates will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. They'll try to run for it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Pirates' offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
It'll be 3rd and long. Clark to fire. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. Oh, he wants it all. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the right side after the huge gain. Touchdown, Owls. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Pirates are in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Austin. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in, it's Austin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Caught near the sticks, it's Reynolds. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking for a crease, it's Tootin.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Clark wants to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got a man, it's Mitchell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man on the outside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Kane. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying the left side. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Clark to fire. Fires one high and deep. Working on the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Snags it inside the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's McGee. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looking to fire. Throwing right. Got the tight end outside. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the grab. It's Card. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The give to the back. Crosses the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. First play of the period, first down here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to surge it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Third and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. He'll sneak it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out. It's Card. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They're testing the right side here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got it behind the line. It's Card. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one. They punt it away on fourth down. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Clark wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it in the middle, it's Carr. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. Turning it on. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harbor. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is textbook, instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Clark to fire. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down. Turning on the Jets. He's inside the 40.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Pulls it in. It's Austin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And the Pirates trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by a field goal over Houston.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. There he goes. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Snags a quick pass on the left. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
He breaks a tackle. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Clark wants to throw. With the catch, it's Austin. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now on first down from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. They'll run play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And the Pirates will hustle to the line. He'll throw on third down. Grab near the marker is Austin. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hodge. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking for space. It's Tootin. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around. And now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Pirates headed quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. And the Pirates started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, ECU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here, too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And now the offense will come onto the field again. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 30 short, the run, and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. He's got it and still on his feet. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pirates. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Houston.
Catch in the middle. It's McGee.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Owls want to move quickly. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grabbed in the middle, it's McGee. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Mitchell. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Kane. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Austin. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Now they'll run it to the right here. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Austin. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. And the Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone today, an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had, and the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. The give on the inside. Turning it on. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Give to the running back. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Hand off from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Give to the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Caught in the backfield. It's Mitchell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else...
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the two-point conversion attempt is stopped. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice move there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. He'll keep it himself. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Pirates have it with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Touchdown, East Carolina! And the pummeling has started. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the tailback. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mitchell. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Card. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the part each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.